You ready to see your room? Are you so excited? You so excited?
Okay,
Here it goes. Let's go in.
When we first bought our house, all the girls wanted to be in the same room, so this was our guest bedroom in here. This was how it was painted when we moved in, which worked great for a guest bedroom and actually even matched kind of our bedding and stuff. But now it is our twins' bedroom, our 3-year-old twins. It's not really a kid-friendly room, so it needs to change, and we're ready for that. One idea can easily lead to another idea, which is kind of how Karis and Chloe's new decorated room came about for us. I was wanting to get Livia into the crib and out of her pack and play, which meant I needed Karis out of the crib, which was turned into a toddler bed. And that led to Tim wanting to build bunk beds for the twins, which led me to wanting to make a nice space for the bunk beds to go in. It all ended up being a really fun project to get to work together, which is one of the things that you love doing, right?
Working with you.
Making something that we make together. Yeah.
While Dana is working on the room upstairs, the twins room, I'm gonna finish up a project also for the twins room. I've been working hard on building them some bunk beds. Just got a whole bunch of lumber, and it took about an afternoon or so, and it's all finished, but it needs to be sanded and then painted. So this will be the twins' new bed. I've been building more and more stuff around the house for our family because it's a little bit cheaper now that I have the tools, and it's way more sturdier, a lot stronger, and a lot more durable. And we got little kids jumping on, bouncing on stuff and rocking stuff. It's like just way better to build something yourself than to get it from IKEA or something. So that's what we did with the twins bunk beds. I had never built bunk beds before, my very first time to try it. And I was like, I think I can do it, because I made our table, made some coffee tables, console tables, and I was like, all right, let's make something big now. Sanding is my least favorite part of woodworking. I like the cutting, I like the measuring, I like the assembling. But the sanding, it's just dirty, it's tedious, it's like you gotta pay really close attention to detail. So I'm almost done though, still got one end and the ladder to do, and then I'm done.
I barely even recognize this place now. Crazy! It doesn't even look like the same room. This bedroom is the smallest in our house, and it took the most paint. Painting Hannah and Ezekiel's room, the paint was really dark on the wall, and I put a really light color, it's almost white on, and I was praying and scraping the paint can to the very last drop. Literally, I ended using a tiny little paintbrush to touch up. But the painting's over, and I'm so thankful that it only took one day, afternoon, evening, 5 hours to paint it. And I can't wait to see the bunk beds in here and decorate. For Hannah and Hallie's room and Toby and Ezekiel's room, I bought a kind of an inspiration art picture from a local artist here, and that was kind of what I based how I decorated their rooms off of, and I wanted to do that with Karis and Chloe as well. So I contacted that artist because they didn't have any artwork for sale at the moment, and I was like, how can I get something? So she sold me some art for them, and that's what I used. I have made a few banners in the past, and the picture that we got for the twins for their room for our inspiration art had a couple banners in the picture, and I was like, oh, perfect, I can make some banners for their room. But I also added a little extra to the banners. When my grandmother passed away, over a year ago, I got a lot of her fabric scraps that she had. She was big at sewing, and so I wanted some of her pieces to be able to work with. And so I got some lace type things that I was able to add to the banner to add some extra touch and make it a little bit more feminine for the twins room. And I like it. I think it just kind of tied together a more calming effect to the room. We had a YouTube friend that sent me a silhouette and
Christmas.
Yeah, which was awesome. It was kind of like I think it was kind of a baby gift, but it was more so like, you've had a really hard first year with this baby. Here's something that you can use to be creative with and use with my sewing. So it was kind of cool to get to put some lettering up that went along with the banner. And it was fun to be able to like make our own design instead of having to try to find a store that had the right design that we wanted. It was, what do we want to say? And you can do it.
The previous owners actually just left a whole bunch of extra paint downstairs, and so this one still seems good. It's kind of white, kind of off-white, a little bit gray, and we're just gonna use it because it's free. We already had it. So you guys gonna help me?
Are you walking on that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going so slow. Now I see you going. Aw.
It gets hard with that. Hallie, Toby, you help Zeke, and me and Hallie will just tug over here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull. You guys, I'm gonna pull so you guys. Ah! I don't want this to go.
Y'all are doing some good teamwork.
Yeah, we need to push you. Yeah, I'm gonna come here. Whoa. Guys, what's up, Alice?
Ready to see your room? Are you so excited? You so excited? Here it goes. Let's go in.
Once everything was done and ready and moved into their room, we were like, all right, twins, you ready? And I was excited to see what the reaction was gonna be. I didn't know if they were gonna be like, oh, it's my room. And
It
like
was
not
hard
notice
to
anything.
keep them out of it. They were so excited to want to be in their room, see what was going on, because they saw me in there painting and they saw little
I
bits and pieces.
think they were mostly excited because they saw how excited everyone else was.
That's probably
and they
true,
were
too.
just like, oh, something big's happening, I don't know what it is, you know?
But it's in my
But
room.
everyone else is excited, so I'm excited. Which is fine, I'd take that, I accept that kind of level of excitement.
Chloe, where's your bed? Where's your bed? Okay, gotta go up to bed. You and I? Is it fun? Is this a real bed? Monkey! You're taller than you!
You are taller than me. You up high.
I can see you, Dad!
You can.
Whoa!
A little party on the bunk beds.
I wanted a peaceful, calm place in the house, and their room is actually probably my favorite place to go when it's cleaned up. To just go and just feel relaxed, because I like the calm colors in there, but it's also still fun.
Do you know what Mommy put on the wall over here for you? Do you know what that says?
Because his banner over me.
I think they're too excited about the beds right now. I don't think it's super important for kids to have their space as like totally decked out and decorated for them, but I do think it kind of creates like a sense of belonging that's like, oh, I belong here, this is made for me, this is a place where I can express myself and as a part of a bigger house and family and stuff. So
Get out of my bed, guys.
hopefully the twins will feel like this is a place where they belong and a place where they feel like every time they look on the wall and look at the beds and the pictures and the curtains and everything, they'll be like, oh, my parents did this for me, they must really love me. And that's totally true, and I hope that's what they think as they grow older when they see it.
Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. Look, can I get in my bed?
Yes, you can get in your bed.
Okay. Bye-bye.